afternoon. Welcome to Fluttering in the Spirit Tarot. Today is Sunday, February 8th, 2026. This is a reading for the sign of Aquarius. Please do take what fits here and leave the rest. Please subscribe, follow, and like this video. Spirit, please help with this message today. Let's go ahead and see what's in your energy. I'm going to mix these up a little bit here. Just mix the piles up. Okay. Spirit, what is in the energy today for the sign of Aquarius? Okay, this just fell right on out. Okay, so we have Capricorn. We have R&R is needed in past energy. We have frustration. I'm actually going to go 3 across. I forgot that was my plan. Let's see if they'll fit on the camera though. Okay. And then we have jealousy. Let's see if we can get 2 more here. We've got a little more than 2. Unequal give and take. Unexpected income. And then we have in reverse, Page of Wands. The worst bankrupt in the world is the person who has lost his enthusiasm. And that's H.W. Arnold. I don't know how I'm going to make all these show up on here. Let me just go ahead and move a few things around here. Okay. And then we have only dead fish go with the flow. So I feel like with the mention of the fish there, it's kind of giving me Pisces energy. So I'd say so far we have Capricorn and Pisces. Page of Wands would be a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify these cards. Only dead fish go with the flow. R&R is needed. There's frustration in the past energy and jealousy. Unequal give and take. Unexpected income and past energy. Or it could be the reverse. Decreased income potentially. And then we have the Page of Wands. That quote again, the worst bankrupt in the world is the person who has lost their enthusiasm. So someone's lost their enthusiasm and is just going with the flow. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify here. Okay, so we have Capricorn energy here. Why is Capricorn here? What do we need to know? The Devil, Capricorn energy. Okay. So there's definitely some toxic toxic things going on in this person's life or things they're holding on to, whether it's attachments. This could be addictions. There's lots of different kind of addictions a person can have, whether that's alcohol, drugs, sex, even food addictions are a thing. You can be addicted to a lot of things. Dependency in a relationship, always feeling like you need to have someone around or have an option, potentially. Those are just some things coming to mind. Spirit wise, R&R is needed in the past energy. Okay, so we have a Knight of Pentacles. So this is someone who's moving very slowly. Working to develop their skills, definitely. They may take a very practical approach, which is why they may move so slowly forward. But it looks like there was definitely some, although they're moving slowly, it doesn't look like they're taking the proper rest and relaxation that they need to really enjoy life, potentially. We have frustration. Oh, and then also for the R&Rs needed, there's Three of Swords energy too as well. So that's feeling heartbreak and pain. And that's what they're not really allowing themselves to heal from that. And they're just continuing to move forward, although they're not making very fast progress, it seems. But they are slowly moving forward. And then for frustration, we have the World coming out in reverse. I'm trying to make it where it's not going to knock this card over, and I don't want to have it burn due to that candle right there. So I'm going to put it, you can see that's still kind of, okay. So we have the World card that came out in reverse. So when in an upright, that card reflects closing out a cycle, but since that did come out in a reverse, that's an incomplete or delayed action, basically. So someone's not closing out the cycle of their toxic, whatever it is that they're holding on to, that's continuing to lead them down the same path. It's like spiritually, they're so, what's the right word? They're so bonded or bounded to the devil energy, the toxic, whatever it is in their life that's holding them back, that they're just flowing with a bunch of dead fish, basically, people who are spiritually in that same state as they are. And then we have jealousy. And this is coming out in reverse. Why is there jealousy? Which would be a toxic characteristic. Kind of a lot of cards. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. So this is living in the past in this case, but there seems to be jealousy and definitely not equal give and take, which is what we have right here. So this is backing up this card as well, the unequal give and take. You may have started a new path with this person, but it's not as successful. It ends in a breakdown of this friendship or connection with this person. But this does seem to be someone from your past that you did have a lot of love for. It could be a soul connection. But this person, it seems, became jealous of you because there's jealousy here. And then with the Fool card coming out in a reverse, yeah, somebody being very reckless and naive in the way they're looking at things, immature. And they're coming out as a King of Pentacles. This person, you know, they may have, from a financial standpoint, like they definitely, this could be someone who is not a very young person because they're coming out as a king. Not that a younger person can't come out in that energy if they embody it. They could, but with these other cards here, and especially with the, what is this, the Six of Pentacles being in reverse, this is someone who's breadcrumbing you. So they're jealous and they're not really giving to this connection. I feel like they could. And this is causing a breakdown here. And the Lovers is Gemini energy. This is a failed relationship, basically, or a failed connection. There's conflicts and disharmony. There isn't equal give and take in the situation. Spirit, tell me more. Okay, and this is making... And the reason there isn't equal give and take is there's competition in the situation. And this person may be very defensive if you bring up the fact that there's not equal give and take. Spirit, tell me more about an unexpected income in the past. Why is unexpected income in the past? Energy. Okay, so this is a Queen of Swords energy coming out in a reverse. Someone being very critical and dismissive. And Spirit, why is this person being critical and dismissive about this unexpected income? Tell me more. Who is this Queen of Swords? Okay, so this is Four of Pentacles. So this is someone who is very focused on their stability. Who is the Queen? Okay, the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, typically, in this case, their hand's not behind their back, though. Sometimes it is, so it can be someone who's being a bit sneaky. But this would be potentially a water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So I feel like this person, we've got the Queen of Swords who's holding on to her own resources. Because she may receive unexpected income potentially, but this is past energy. or it could be in reverse. So that would be expected income. Trying to hold on to what expected income that she has and is very critical and dismissive. Trying to hold on to what this person has. I feel like this is a separate energy. This one came out first. Tell me about this Page of Cups. Okay, we have the Chariot in reverse. So this is Cancer. Okay, so with that Chariot coming out in reverse, that's negativity and confusion. So we've got negativity and confusion about unexpected income. So someone might be confused about income that they didn't really expect you to have regarding this could be something creative that you've been working on with the Page of Cups, or someone's been working on. It's definitely a youthful energy that you're bringing into this. Someone's critical and dismissive, trying to hold on to what they have. So it looks like someone, dismissive, critical about the unexpected income because they're trying to hold on to what they have. So it looks like this person may not be in the best financial situation, whereas this person is working on something that's creative. This may have something to do with something spiritual due to the intuitive nature of the Page of Cups here. And with the Chariot being here, there being confusion. Maybe they just feel like everybody's confused about what they're doing, or this person's energy is making it hard for this person to move forward with what they're trying to do. I can kind of see that in the cards. Okay. And then we have, is that the last one after this? I want to make sure I'm not missing any. Okay. So then we have the Page of Wands. The worst bankrupt in the world is the person who has lost his enthusiasm. Okay. Spirit, tell me more about this Page of Wands. Okay, so we have the Sun coming out, which is the happiest card in the deck, Leo energy. Okay, and that's what they need, is that Sun, that happiness, that positivity. We have Four of Wands. And that's coming out in a reverse, so that can definitely be feeling stuck in a bad mood, deep attachment to the past, holding on to this connection here. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which is swift movement forward towards the Sun energy. Let's see what else we got. Why is the 8 of Wands? Tell me more. 5 of Wands. Because there's going to be some conflict, it looks like. And then we have Temperance in reverse. That's Sagittarius energy. With the Temperance coming out in a reversal. That's more conflict and instability, which is causing you to lose your enthusiasm here. Even with the Sun being here. Okay, so I want to ask, I'm going to use a different deck. We're going to pull some tarot. What is the advice here regarding this connection? Okay, let's go ahead and cut the deck too. Spirit, what is the advice for Aquarius? Okay. Oh, the 3 of Swords. So there's going to be pain here and heartbreak. We have Capricorn again here. And the Devil showed up twice. This is a definite, it's just going to be pain. I feel like this person isn't going to change their behavior. And Lovers. Why the 3 of Swords? Justice. Libra energy in reverse. So with Justice coming out in reverse, as someone being dishonest and causing pain in this relationship, an injustice, someone being unfair. Why is the Devil here? Tell me more about the Devil. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy. As someone who's just I feel like hanging themselves with this Devil energy. They're just patiently sitting in it. Tell me about the Lovers. Clarity. You see the clarity in the situation. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pull a mystical dream oracle. And that's that this Devil energy just isn't going to rest. This person is only dead fish go with the flow, and spiritually, they're bound in their toxic behavior. But you see the clarity. Happiness. Happiness represents a lightness of being, inner satisfaction and energy release. Streaming of happiness signals fulfillment and joy within. You may be experiencing self-actualization, feeling a sense of completeness. This dream encourages you to savor the present moment and cherish the peace and joy in your spirit, because you have seen the clarity. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple advice cards here. And you're shifting your perspective on this devilish energy that you see in this person. And you're making a choice here to see the clarity of the situation so that you can feel happiness. Because you've definitely been in a Three of Swords frame of mind, which is not good. Okay, Spirit, what is the advice here? Okay, those blew out, so I'm going to go ahead and read them. We've got 5, though. So answers are going to unfold. You may not feel like you have all the answers. Keep your mind open and be willing to learn from this experience. Free to move. Embrace your liberty to explore new paths. The world is wide open for your journey. Trust the process. Embrace uncertainty. Have faith in the journey unfolding before you. Take great care. Nurture yourself. Prioritize well-being and tread lightly on your journey ahead. Ocean of possibilities. Navigate through the boundless ocean of possibilities where horizons whisper of untold opportunities and plentiful paths. All right. Well, thank you for watching today, Aquarius. Please do take what fits here. Leave the rest. Please subscribe, follow, and like this video. Till next time. Thank you.